Welcome to the Convocation of NAMI College. I'm Malvika Subba and I'll be hosting the event for today. Thank you so much. I know today means a lot for many of you who are present here today, especially for the parents. अभिभावकहरूको लागि पक्कै पनि आजको दिन एउटा ठुलो दिन रहेको छ। यहाँहरूले देख्नु भएको सपना आफ्नो बच्चाहरूको बारेमा जुन सोच राख्नु भएको थियो शायद आज केही हदसम्म उहाँहरूले पुरा गर्नु भएको छ होला। सो पहिलो जोरदार ताली आज सबै अभिभावकहरूको लागि म हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्न चाहन्छु। And of course to all the students who've graduated, who will be getting your degrees today, your parents, your teachers, and all of us, we're definitely proud of you. So congratulations one more time and a big round of applause for all the students present here as well. I would also like to mention to please switch off your mobile phones or please keep them in silent. We have the graduation, the academic procession starting right about now. They're about to enter the hall. यहाँको मोबाइल फोन से कृपया साइलेन्टमा राखिदिनु होला। Ambassador to Nepal, His Excellency Richard Morris. I'd like to request everyone to please stand up during this procession. Please welcome Dr. R.Z. Rana Deuba, Chairperson NAMI, Professor John Sinclair, Dean, Faculty of Arts, Science and Technology, Captain Rameshwar Thapa, Director, Ms. Soni Joshi, Director, Mrs. Sita Bastola Koirala, Director, Ms. Uma Raja Lakshmi Shaha, Director, Mr. Suresh Raj Kimire, Director, Mr. Yog Raj Kadel Sharma, Director, Dr. Gary Hill, Mrs. Rashmi Dravid, Ruth Copeland Phillips, Dr. Vidisha Chakrabarti, the Principal, Dr. Narayan Prasad Koju, Mr. Deepak Kumar Karna, Sumitra Prajapati, and Rohit Sharma. Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. Thank you one more time, Your Excellency, for gracing us with your presence. The work that you've done exemplifies the person that you are and is definitely the Rural Women's Development and Unity Center in 1995, which works in areas with the lowest human development indicators, the Safe Motherhood Network Federation in 1996, which works in the area of reproductive health and rights, and Samanata Institute for Social and Gender Equality in 1997, which is a research-based organization. Thank you so much, Dr. R.Z. Rana Deuba. And of course, a special welcome to the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Science and Technology, University of Northampton. Professor John Sinclair is also here with us today. He began his career at St. Mary's University College in Twickenham in 1989. He joined University of Northampton in 1993 as subject leader for Earth Science before becoming Associate Dean in 2004 and Deputy Dean in 2010. John is an active STEM ambassador and has championed the role of the university in providing enrichment activities for school for many years. Sorry, just give me a second. No problem. I will just continue despite this stupid, weird voice that is coming out of my mouth right now. I would now like to request the chief guest, the chairperson, as well as Rashmi Dravid, who is the head of partnership programs, to inaugurate the session, today's convocation, by lighting the banners. Thank you, ladies. I'd also like to request Professor John Sinclair to announce the official opening of the convocation.
By the authority of the Board of Governors and Senate of the University of Northampton, I declare open this congregation for the conferment of academic awards.
Thank you so much, Professor. And now I'd like to invite on stage the Principal of NAMI College, Dr. Vidisha Chakravarti, to welcome you all.
A very good afternoon to you all. Honorable Chief Guest, His Excellency Richard Morris, Honorable Chairperson of NAMI, Dr. Arzurana Deuba, respected Board of Directors, respected Dean, and all the dignitaries of University of Northampton, the entire NAMI family, our CEO, program leaders, members of the faculty and staff, distinguished guests, proud parents, and above all, the graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the NAMI College, it is my privilege to welcome you to the first convocation ceremony of NAMI College, an affiliated partner institute of University of Northampton. I'm sure after years of hard work, we all look forward to this day with anticipation of joy and perhaps some anxiety for what lies ahead. But nonetheless, a feeling of internal happiness on achieving some significant in your lifetime, a personal accomplishment shared by parents, siblings, and friends who contributed to your success. Being the first convocation ceremony, I would like to congratulate the entire NAMI family for their hard work and dedication. Convocation is a milestone for an institution. It reflects the achievements of the students, teachers, staffs, and the founding members of an institution. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for your support and guidance to our graduates, giving them the motivation to fulfill their dreams, to achieve what they aimed for prior to joining NAMI College. The graduation ceremony is one of the most memorable events in anybody's life. This comes at the end of a long journey of academic and social preparations. This ceremony tells you that you are now prepared to begin your life, to achieve your purpose of life. But my dear students, always listen to your heart and follow your goal with utmost sincerity and honesty. Being a true human being, you need to see a purpose in life. Let's talk something rational and logical. I hope you all will agree that at the end of the day, we all want to be happy. In macroscopic view, we all want to have high paychecks, a penthouse, flashy cars, and perhaps the epitome of beauty as a spouse. But if we narrow down, in macroscopic level, It is just we want to be happy. That is the bottom line. Our dear ones want us to be happy. I would like to highlight one sentence from well-known Steve Jobs, which is delivered in Stanford University Convocation in 2005. Live the dream, follow your heart. Your time is limited. So don't waste it living someone else's life. Make your own decisions, right choices. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know that what you truly want to become. This is a stage where we have to decide our future. I must remind you that you are the most powerful young generation in human history. You are powerful because you have the most amazing technology at the command, which no other generation could even dream of. Make sure you know that you are different than all other generations. Make sure that you use that power. If you don't, it will be wasted away. Get ready to make all the impossible possible. To do that, you need the vision, innovation, and honesty. You can create a new world which no other generation could do. In our present society, we have many problems. Environmental problems, economic disparity, social disparity. You can question and change the social fabric. You can change the asymmetric social and economic structure. That's what this graduation ceremony is all about. It tells you that you are ready to get into action. Go ahead and create a world which will be different, which will be way much better. Make the world a better place to live in. NAMI College will be proud of you because you have learned how to use your power to change the world. Use your alma mater as the hub of all your creative initiatives. We would like to learn from you. Pass this learning to the next generation of young people so that they can follow your examples. Congratulations to all of you for qualifying to attend today's graduation ceremony. Congratulations to all the parents, friends, and relatives who are here present today to witness the great moment in the lives of their near and dear ones. Let us give our combined best wishes to these young men and women for their journey ahead. Let us celebrate the day and make it uniquely memorable. Lastly, I would like to thank all of you for being here to make this event memorable. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, ma'am. Now, in a very short span of time, NAMI has been doing excellently well. In 2017, NAMI was awarded the Best Rising College. In the same year, it received the recognition of fastest growing school in 2017 compared to 2016 by the British Council. In August 2018, NAMI was awarded the Creative College Award. It is affiliated to, as you all know, University of Northampton, and University of Northampton is one of the few universities to be ranked gold in the Teaching Excellence Framework. It is one of the first universities in the UK to be named as a Changemaker campus in 2012. We have a message by the VC of University of Northampton. He could not be with us today, but he has a video message. Let's have a look.
And on behalf of the University of Northampton, I'd like to wish all of our graduating students, in partnership with NAMI, the greatest success at your ceremony. I'm very sorry that I can't be there to be with you this time, but I very much forward to visiting NAMI in the coming years. So congratulations to you all, and have a fantastic day. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And now, moving on, I'd like to request Professor John Sinclair for his address.
Thank you. You at NAMI did to help those people in your community. Graduands, and you are graduands, you have not yet crossed the stage, you will be graduates in a few minutes. So graduands, today marks the completion of your studies, in which you have all been hugely successful. You are about to become graduates of the University of Northampton. I trust that you will go forward in your own careers, knowing that you can transform lives, and I am confident that you will certainly inspire positive change. I therefore end by offering you my heartfelt congratulations and by wishing you all good fortune for the future. You have already done NAMI and the University of Northampton great credit with what you have achieved, and I have no doubt that you will continue to do so. Graduands, I applaud you.
Thank you very much, Professor John Sinclair, for that message. There is a reason why NAMI has been excelling so much in the last few years. There is active blended learning based upon tutorials and workshops, strong linkages between classroom teaching and the real-world experiences, provision of personal academic tutorials, qualified and British trained academic staff, full access to the University of Northampton online library and resources, acute concentration upon knowledge, skills, and abilities, credits transferable to other universities, regular guest lectures, seminars, workshops, interactive sessions. I'm sure you've already experienced that in your years at NAMI. Offering placement opportunities in reputed organizations and industries, on-campus and virtual classes conducted by UN academic team in cooperation with NAMI academic team, and focus upon effective students' learning experience and support. But we'd definitely like to hear from the students themselves as to why they supported NAMI, why they were part of NAMI, and what was the experience with NAMI. And in this regard, I'd like to welcome from the Department of Computing, Mr. Sushmeet Pradhananga.
Good afternoon. Chief guest for today, Mr. Richard Morris, esteemed members of the NAMI Board of Directors, the Dean and other members present from the University of Northampton, the parents, NAMI faculty members, and my fellow graduates. The purpose of education is to replace an empty mind with an open one. 4 years of NAMI has taught me exactly that. It feels like just yesterday I was confused about what I wanted to do in life, where I wanted to be, and how I wanted to get there. But the distance between yesterday and today has been a short and beautiful one. The journey of my studies at NAMI has guided me and supported me to cover this distance. The people I've met, the meaningful relationships I've formed, and the tasks I've been faced with have all added up to make me who I am today. And I think I speak for all of my fellow graduates as well. We've done a lot in these 4 years. We've started our own social work club. We've started initiatives such as Project Nanos and had a lot of fun along the way. I started off as a student, but today, through the support of everyone at NAMI, I've become an entrepreneur. I've not only made friends in NAMI, I've met my business partners with whom we started our first company, Kitab Trade. Although the company is closed right now, it has taught me a lot of things and made me who I am today. We've met amazing people through the way, people like Yograj sir, who helped us form our company when we had no idea what we were doing. Our teachers at NAMI who helped us validate our ideas and encouraged us to go forward with it. And right now, I've started up my own company, and I'm so thankful to people like Devendra sir and Pawan sir for believing in me when no one else did. I am very proud to say that NAMI is one of our first clients in this new company of mine. My years at NAMI has given me the confidence and strength to chase my dreams, no matter how big or how small. It's taught me to never limit myself and to keep my ideas not only in the comfort zone of my mind, free from all my mistakes. So I would like to end my speech expressing my gratitude to everyone at NAMI, my friends, my teachers, the faculty, and also my team who helped me brand this event. So I wish all my fellow graduates the best of luck, and I really hope all of you chase your dreams as I did. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sushmeet. Well said indeed. And all the best to all of you. We all have to start somewhere, and sometimes our starting points might not be what it's like, just like my MC was with that weird voice that was coming out of my mouth just a short while ago. But I got there, so I'm sure you'll also get there with your startup and your company. Wish you all the best. And now we'd like to start with the presentation of certificates to our graduates from the computing department. And I would like to request our chief guest, His Excellency, to do the honors. I'd also like to request Dr. Narayan Prasad Koju, he's the R&D head, to announce the presentation of the degrees.
Dean of Faculty of Science and Technology, I present you those candidates from Computing Department who have been awarded degree, diplomas, and certificate. Mr. Anil Sapkota, Ankit Thapa, Anup Maharjan, Anushya Thapa, Vivek Malla, Vikesh Babu Shrestha.
Sorry about that. I'd also like to request Professor Johnson Clare to be a part of the ceremony. Thank you so much, sir.
Binay Vandari, Vishwaram Vandari, Dennis Shangbalama, Krishna Kumar Mandal, Kushal Maharjan, Nirajan Shrestha, Panas Subedi, Pawan Thapa, Prabhat Giri, Prince Ghimire. Roshan Karki, Sagar BC, Samuel Tamang, Suryadeep Dahal, Saramsa Koirala, Subham Prasad Shrestha, Suman Thapa, Sushant Nyanchon, Susmit Pradhanang. Aryan Chaudhary, Asmi Vatrai, Avisma Dahal, Amir Tiwari. Angel Oza, Daniel Sapkota, Irika Joshi, Jyoti Dahal, Kishore Kharel, Madan Mahat, Naren Buddha Chetri. Nikesh Shrestha, Nirmal Tamang, Nishan Khadka, Pravesh BK, Pragyan Aryal, Prakash Dhungana. Pratik Kunwar, Prem Chaudhary, Rojal Paudel, Rukshan Pokhrel, Sagar Gurung, Sandeep Paudel, Saroj Tamang Yonjan, Soumya Sundar Rana, Simran Thapa, Srijan Dulal, Sudhil Subba, Shujan Depkota, Sulav Rimal, Shuman Chetri, Sushil Pun, Yogesh Kamti, Janice Shrestha. Dear Dean, that concludes the presentation from Faculty of Art and Science and Technology, Department of Computing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Narayan Kochu. Thank you, Your Excellency. We now move on to the Department of Environmental Science, and for the graduation speech, I'd like to invite on stage Ms. Chiring Ongmu Sherpa.
Good afternoon. To our honorable chief guest, His Excellency Richard Morris, UK Ambassador to Nepal, Chairperson of NAMI, esteemed members of the Board of Directors, CEO, Principal, NAMI faculty members, staffs, the parents here, and my fellow graduates.
I'm so sorry to cut you off. Can we have some silence? Your fellow student is giving her speech. Please respect that. Thank you, everyone. Please continue.
Thank you. My name is Chiring Ongmu Sherpa. I'm a graduate of BSc Environmental Science. Everyone here today must have their own journey and memories to share, and I consider myself fortunate to be given this opportunity. When I look back at the time I decided to join NAMI for my bachelor's in environmental science, I feel that I took a very bold initiative because back then I was still a confused soul who had just rejected my lifelong dream of studying the all-time favorite program of our country. Any guesses? It's MBBS. 3 years down the line, now I can say with 100% confidence that I do not regret my decision, as I have been introduced to this whole new world of knowledge that has enabled me to look at an environmental issue through several different lenses. Also, I will forever remain indebted to NAMI and the University of Northampton for fostering the importance of originality in our work and critical thinking in addition to academic independency. Now, talking about my undergraduate studies, and I know that it's similar for all of us, the first year was relatively easy, and so was the second year. However, the experience during my third year with thesis is something to talk about, as the experience was no less than walking barefooted on the roads of Kathmandu Valley, where you never know what you might step onto. It was truly a period of unknown and unseen challenges, but the continuous support and guidance from my supervisors, lecturers, teachers, and friends really helped me get through those trying times. And I cannot leave out talking about founding NAMI Eco Club with my friends. We, the proud 2015 batch of environmental science, were just a bunch of individuals high on passion, energy, vigor, and a clear vision of serving the environment, but nothing else. The experience was similar to walking over landmines, combined with some serendipitous events that kept us motivated throughout. Also, I cannot thank my backbone, my family, enough for their constant and immense love and support. And finally, I would like to congratulate all the graduates and to-be graduates, including myself. Today might mark an end to one chapter of our lives, but remember, it is a beginning to a new journey. We all still have a long way to go. Thank you.
Thank you, Shireen Ongmu Sherpa. Definitely very well said. And of course, the experiences that you have had with NAMI will take you a long way in life. And now we shall start with the presentation of certificates to our graduates from the Department of Environmental Science. And to do the honors, I'd like to request the chairperson, Dr. Arzu Rana Deuba. Of course, I'd also like to request Professor John Sinclair to be a part of the ceremony, and Dr. Narayan Prasad Koju to announce the names.
Dean of Faculty of Science and Technology, I present you those students from Department of Environmental Science who have been awarded degrees, diplomas, and certificate. Ms. Anu Rai, Anusat Pandey, Ayush Adhikari, Bikram Sedai, Bipul Vandari, Chetna Gurung, Deji Vandana Pariyar, Devasri Nirola, Dorje Chedon, Kabya Devkota, Namita Joshi, Nishal Devkota, Prativa Kadel, Priyanka Shrestha, Ravin Shrestha, Sarvasri Saha, Shreya Thapa, Sugam Dahal, Chewang Norbu Sherpa, Chiring Omnu Sherpa, Chiring Tenjing Sherpa, Yasmin Shrestha. Dean, that concludes the presentation from Faculty of Arts, Science and Technology, Department of Environmental Science. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Narayan, sir. Now moving on with our convocation program for today. We will now begin with the Department of Management, but first of all, I'd like to welcome for the graduation speech, Ayushi Upadhyaya.
A very good afternoon, everyone. It's a privilege to be here in the presence of His Excellency Richard Morris, Honorable Chairperson, esteemed dignitaries, delegates from the University of Northampton, representatives of NAMI, and our beloved families. Distinguished guests, my dear friends, gorgeous ladies and gentlemen, I'm extremely gratified to see us gathered here to acknowledge the end of our experience at NAMI and to celebrate the beginning of a new journey. On behalf of my batch, BBA class of 2015, I accredit our growth and achievements to our doting parents for their unwavering efforts in shaping us as virtuous individuals. We are genuinely grateful of our module instructors for their passion and dedication, the module leaders, and the entire NAMI family for the persistent support and guidance throughout the accomplishment of our endeavors. Thank you for tolerating us. The journey has prepared us to confidently take on real-world challenges by promoting our individuality, making us proficient, and allowing us to express ourselves. The experience of undertaking education at NAMI in association with the University of Northampton has become one of the most intriguing and cherished ones of our lifelong pursuit and has instilled in us a sense of responsibility while getting us acquainted with functioning under pressure. We are now more resilient and committed to persevere. Fellow graduands and graduates, we've made it. Think about how far we've come. I'd be lying if I didn't admit about how silly, unreasonable, and spontaneous we've been through these years. On a side note, I'm guilty of forever leaving my work until the last minute. Probably a skill that I mastered. I'm not proud of it. But I'm standing here, so it wasn't that bad. I hope and am positive that we realize our purpose and progress in the course of actualizing our dreams one day at a time. As we part ways, let us take a moment to unleash our inner Kanye West, believing that we can do anything and become so credible, so influential, so relevant that we change things. I am Aishi Upadhyaya, and I thank you all for being such a lovely audience.
Well, thank you very much, Ayushi, and thank you for all the words that you have mentioned here today. And now we would like to start with a presentation of certificates to our graduates from the Department of Management. And to do the honors, I'd like to request one more time Honorable Chairperson Dr. Arzurana Deoba, and of course Professor Johnson Clare, and of course Dr. Narayan Prasad Koju to announce the names.
Awarded degrees, diplomas and certificates. Asma Khanal, Aruna Jamkatel, Ayushi Upadhyay, Bikram Karki, Lakpa Dendi Sherpa, Manibhadra Pokhrel, Sabine Kesi, Sonam Chiring Serpa, Sudesna Lama, Trishik Shrestha, Vatsal Razbandari. Dean, that concludes the presentation from the Faculty of Science and Technology, Department of Management. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Congratulations to all the three departments. This is definitely your day. As Nelson Mandela has rightly said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, and we are hoping that you will use your education to probably change the world around you, not just Nepal, but I believe we've also become global citizens as of now, as of today, as of this year, or in the last few years. Nepali people are everywhere in the world, and I'm sure you'll also change the world. And now, I'd like to request our chief guest, His Excellency, to address the August gathering.
Chairperson of NAMI College, Dr. Arzurana Deoba, Principal of NAMI College, Dr. Bidisha Chakraborty, Dean of Art, Science and Technology at the University of Northampton, Professor John Sinclair, our excellent speakers, student representatives, faculty and staff of NAMI College, families, friends, and perhaps I can be the first one to say graduates, namaskar. मेरो नाम रिचर्ड मरिस हो र म बेलायत सरकारको राजदूत हुँ तपाईहरूले भित्र तरिकाको लागि धन्यवाद तर माफ गर्नुहोस् मेरो नेपाली भाषा धेरै नराम्रो छ My name's Richard Morris and I'm the British Ambassador to Nepal, and it's a pleasure to have been invited to address this convocation today. I'm delighted that so many of you have chosen to receive qualifications through NAMI from the British institution that is the University of Northampton. As we've heard, the institution was made University College Northampton in 1999 and gained full university status in 2005, but its roots go back to the 1920s. Originally a technical college, over the decades it has variously also incorporated the study of art, education, nursing, midwifery, all of which help explain its motto of transforming lives, inspiring change. I am delighted for all the students here that they have chosen NAMI and its association with the University of Northampton to put them on the road to transforming their own lives and inspiring positive change in the world. Given the nature of the subjects that you have all chosen in the fields of computing, environmental science and management, you are well set to make that change. As you reflect back on your studies, I hope you're pleased to have chosen NAMI and a UK qualification. The UK regularly tops the international university charts with the 2 best universities in the world, as well as enjoying a fantastic reputation for scientific research. We top the charts for our contribution to science and technology, for example, and produce a disproportionate amount of research for our small size. We are certainly delighted that you chose us. The formal relationship between Britain and Nepal is 202 years old. I am very proud that it is Nepal's longest, oldest relationship and to be the 43rd British representative to Nepal. The relationship has many strands, including the Gurkhas, the development partnership, we spend around £100 million a year here, and growing trade and investment ties. But we also work together with Nepal on some of the biggest issues of the day, from climate change to human trafficking to peacekeeping. These issues are not limited to national borders, but require international cooperation to find a solution. They reflect the fact that the world is increasingly interconnected, digital, and changeable. They are the issues that we all need to tackle, and they need critical thinking, imagination, and innovation to resolve them. But they also present opportunities, including for greater collaboration, accountability, and understanding. I trust that the education you have received at NAMI on your University of Northampton qualifications has helped equip you for the impact of those challenges on the field in which you have chosen to work and prepared you to seize those opportunities. I'd like to say congratulations to all of those who have brought you to this point today. Firstly, the board of NAMI, as well as the faculty and all the staff, for all of their hard work over many years. The University of Northampton team, for their work to bring their qualifications to Nepal, and also to everyone who has organised this event today. But I wanted to say a special word of congratulations to your families. Tapaiku Parabar. Often parents and other family members will have made considerable sacrifices for you to receive a great education, as well as giving you the emotional support you needed along the way. So, sincere best wishes to all of your family members too. But of course, most of all, congratulations to all the students for the hard work and dedication over so many years that has led to the presentation of your qualifications at this convocation today. It's said that luck is the coincidence of preparation and opportunity. By working hard to get your qualification, you've done the preparation. I do not doubt that opportunity will now come knocking, and I wish you good luck as you set out on the next chapter of your lives. Thank you very much for inviting me to speak today. Dari Dhanyabad. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, and for the motivational and inspirational words that have bestowed upon the students and, of course, for the parents at the same time. And now we'd like to present a token of appreciation to our guests. And in this regard, I'd like to request Honorable Chairperson Dr. Arzurana Deuba to do the honors. First of all, we'd like to present our token of appreciation to our chief guest himself. Can we have them on stage, please? Thank you so much for taking time out today and being with us here. Next, I'd like to invite Professor John Sinclair, the Dean, Faculty of Arts, Science and Technology. Thank you so much, Professor John Sinclair, for being with us today. Next, I'd like to invite Dr. Gary Hill, Head of Department, Computing and Immersive Technologies. Next, I'd like to invite Roshmi Dravid, Head of Partnership Programs. I would like to invite Mrs. Ruth Copeland Phillips, Senior Lecturer in Waste Management. Thank you to all our guests for being with us today. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. We're almost at the end of the ceremony, the formal event here today. This was not supposed to be said by me. I know this was not part of the script, but I'd like to give here a big shout out to one man. That is the CEO of NAMI College, Mr. Pawan Pokhrel. Please give him a big round of applause. So when I met him for the meeting that we had at NAMI College for the scripting and the event and the schedule, he said, I asked him, why aren't you a part of the ceremony? And he was like, no, this is the first convocation of our college and I want to make sure everything is right. So I'd rather stay behind the scenes this year. So that's why I wanted to give a big shout out to you, because you have definitely made it happen here today. And of course, to all the teachers who have been actively working really hard for making it into a brilliant, as you can see with the decorations and the event planning that they've done. They've worked really hard for it. So also thank you and a big round of applause to all the teachers and all the heads of departments who have worked really hard to make what it is today. And now for the closing remarks, I'd like to invite Honorable Chairperson Dr. Arzurana Deuba.
Request for something to stand on from next time's you. I don't think I'm going to grow much within the next 1 year. Excellency, it's really a pleasure to have you here. We are really honored. Dean Professor Sinclair, who's come all the way, I know how hectic his schedule is, and Rashmi, without whom we'd not be standing here, and Gary. He's the pioneer. He came here to climb mountains, and he ended up establishing a partnership with us. Thank you so much. And thank you, Himalayas. If it was not for the mountains, I don't think Gary would have ever come to Nepal, and this would have not taken place, really. And Ruth, I know she loves Nepal. She loves coming here. Thank you for coming today to give us all the support. All our board members, the faculty, all the parents. You know, this, I often ask, you know, whenever there's a new college in town, would I put my son there or my daughter there? And I really don't know. But you all gave us so much trust and faith. Before even congratulating our students, I would like to thank the parents and guardians who gave us so much trust. Because trusting your child to somebody, you know, that's the toughest thing. And we all worked hard, and I'd like to thank all our members of NAMI for the trust they've given us, because this board has had a lot of ups and downs, and the learning process, you know, as they graduated, we've also been graduating along with the University of Northampton. We are learning so many new things. The pedagogy that we grew up in when we were students is vastly different from the one that the University of Northampton or the British education instills in us. And it has really been an opportunity for us how to become, like, you know, our students mentioned, critical thinking, creativity, being, you know, like really so ethical and, you know, jumping the hoops. You know, they have a whole different entity called the assurance, you know, I mean, the CAA, the quality assurance, which is different from the university. They make you jump a lot of hoops. And thank you for the patience that you all had to hold our hands to bring us till here. Saying that, I cannot but congratulate the students. This is your excelled, you know. For all of you also, it was not easy, because the kind of education we are used to is vastly different from the British education. But you all, you know, excelled. You all, like, taught us as well. And when I heard of all the things you've been accomplishing, our last CEO, Yograt sir, and our new CEO, our principal, our faculty, they have been sharing a lot of your accomplishments. And I'm really, really very, very proud. And this is what NAMI set out to do. We wanted to create a center of excellence. We wanted to create human capital in our country, because we knew, you know, the seeds are there. We have this big, you know, group of young people full of energy, full of brains, able to work hard. Because if you don't work hard, then you're not a Nepali. You know, you wouldn't survive these mountains. It's in our genes to work hard. We knew, you know, the fertile soil is there, and really, you know, You all are the fruits. You know, the beauty of our nation is shining in all of you. And I'm like really inspired by the words that the students spoke today about, you know, what they would like to achieve in life. And the whole world is open to you all. This is what we wanted to do, to create global citizens, not to put you in boxes, to make you think out of the box. And I think the hard work of both the teachers at the University of Northampton and the teachers at NAMI have been able to instill that in you. And I had a very long speech written out, you know, but I'm very bad at speaking to script. Though I wrote it myself, now I can't find my points, so I think I'd rather just talk to you all. But I would be, you know, not doing justice if I didn't thank the Vice Chancellor, Mr. Petford, who has really shown a lot of patience and encouraged us whenever we go to Northampton, you know. No matter how busy he is, he rolls out the red carpet for us, and we were not able to do that quite so last night, so I'm like a bit ashamed and embarrassed. But I hope we can, like tonight is going to be a celebration, and tomorrow also, I hope. And saying that even the Ministry of Education of Nepal, it was not easy to, you know, crack that tough nut, because bureaucracy is bureaucracy everywhere, and I think Nepal bureaucracy is especially very difficult. So I'd like to thank the officials at the Ministry of Education who saw this as something worth the while, because it took us almost 2 years to get permission to start this college. And you know, I don't doubt their integrity and their, you know, the good intentions, because there have been a lot of colleges who have just been, you know, fly by night. So I think they're very suspicious about what these people wanted to do. But the government has to understand, and you know, this is a message I want to give to whoever is here, because there are a lot of influential people sitting in our audience today, and even the British ambassador, who also has the ear of every government in Nepal, that there are 44,000 students who left Nepal this year to seek education abroad. Maybe we can't accommodate all of them, but at least even if we could give this quality education to even 4,000 of them in Nepal, it would be tremendous. So, you know, it is good to be skeptical, but you must encourage good citizens who want to do something in Nepal vis-a-vis education. And, you know, we have the right climate, we have the right, you know, infrastructure. We just must make sure that our policies are also on track. So saying that, I would also like to thank our faculty again, our CEO, who was, you know, this is his first task to come and, you know, do this great event. And I would like to congratulate him. I would also like to congratulate our principal. She's also new on the job. So it was her challenge, her first public appearance, so to speak, and she had to give this speech, welcome speech, and I would really like to thank her for it. And what I would also like to ask our students to think about, because you know, there are few things that you carry away from your graduation day, besides the thing that you all look very handsome and very beautiful in your gowns. I don't remember much about my graduation for my PhD, but I remember I was posing like mad in my gown, and I got the certificate from the President of India, so it was one of the highlights of my life. There are two things I hope you remember that somebody told you. One is to love yourself. It's very, very important to love yourself. In our culture, you know, we are taught not really, we are taught to be, don't focus too much on yourself. Don't be self-centered. But it is important to love yourself and to value who you are. And just love yourself the way you would love your mother, your father, maybe, you know, your girlfriend or your boyfriend, maybe your spouse in the future. Especially the girls. I want to really ask you to always understand, to value yourself, to be, you know, very confident and to love yourself. That is one thing I would like you to remember. The other thing I would like you to remember is to remember that time is the most precious of commodities. Not even Bill Gates, with all his wealth in the world, can buy back 1 second of today. So time is a very, very precious commodity. Always keep that in mind, and I wish you all best of luck. And I have a special thing that I have to do according to our rules of Northampton. and that is to I now declare closed the congregation of the university. May the university and NAMI prosper. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairperson. And I'm sure the students have understood and are definitely motivated and inspired by your words. And as mentioned by the Chairperson, our convocation ends here now. Thank you so much to all the parents, students, and all the guests for being a part of today. We now proceed to the group photo. So I'd like to request the students to please be seated wherever you are right now. अब हामी group photo तर्फ लाग्दैछौँ. So अभिभावकहरूलाई यदि तपाईहरुलाई केही ब्रेक चाहिएको छ भने यहाँहरु हल बाहिर प्रोसिड गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. हामी केही समय पश्चात डिनर पनि सर्भ गर्ने नै छौँ. र I'd like to request the guests that give us a few minutes as they will sort out the area for the photo shoot, and then we will then proceed towards the dinner section. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day. I'd like to request the students to please be seated wherever you are. Environment science students, please queue. Just a second, ekachine. Please put it on. Just a second, I guess it should be on the left side, the tassel, right? I can see that, yeah, some of you have it on the right side, yeah. Can everyone check which side your tassel is at? Smile. Thank you. Thank you. Please proceed on the other side. Environment Science Group. Hello. Hello. To all our guests, our faculty members also want to think we'll fit in. Yeah. Let's see as to how many people.